All right, we're back. Another Two in the Kingdom. New intro this time.
Yeah, I really liked it, man. It's the fire, man, because we're on fire. We're 3-1 with a game and a half lead in the AFC West. So, you know.
The Chiefs.
Yes.
The Chiefs are.
It's a perfect intro.
Now, not too many people seem to understand that from the forums and everything that I'm reading. A little frustrating. So many people seem to be... You'd think we were 1-3 instead of 3-1.
We're always like that, you know.
Yeah.
I've been around this jungle for a long time, and you're always going to have the naysayers, and that's always the comment that sticks out anyways, you know,
right.
Is somebody talking bad when there ain't really much to talk bad about.
No, there's really not. Our defense is on fire. Our offense is doing actually a lot better than people are giving them credit for. Overall, wide receivers, definitely some drops, and the Castle thing is what is starting to get to me. Yeah, in fact, that's one thing that I wanted to bring up. I'm on, and we've said this before, I'm on AP a lot. I'm on KC Chiefs. I'm reading a lot of the forum comments, just seeing, what Chiefs fans have to say in general. And, man, the Castle hatred after this last game is insane. I mean...
Well, yeah, it's, and don't buy in too much to that. And where it's coming from is Brody looked phenomenal in camp. He always does.
Right.
And Brody, intangibles, got a heck of a lot better arm than Castle.
Sure.
The only knock on Brody's always been he can't stay healthy.
The injury prone.
They call him Brokey.
Right.
Castle's performance wasn't spectacular.
Although we'd be saying some different things if the passes had landed, man. I mean, the touchdown pass, the next one to Bo, the one to Dexter McCluster, the ones that were drops that were counted as incompletions. I mean, we'd be saying something very different, and fans would be saying something very different.
And the biggest thing is that Chiefs fans are upset that they don't go down the field. They say Castle can't throw that ball.
It's not in the game plan right now, and they're continuing to develop this guy.
And that's, the Indianapolis game, I totally put the loss on Charlie Weiss. I totally disagree with his game plan. They did take some shots, but that first series, the floodgates were open, man. It was 7, 10, 12-yard runs, just bam, 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 bam. Why even throw the ball? If a team can't stop the run, then Charles got to get more than 16 carries the way that game started.
Right, which has nothing to do with the Thomas Jones-Charles controversy. It's a matter of just carries in general.
Yeah, I said before this game I wanted to see Charles and Jones both had 20 carries. I want 40 carries in this game, not Castle throwing 27 times. I do understand that, game planning, you think the Colts are going to put 8 men on the box all the time and try to stop the run, and then you're going over the top on the passing game, there's going to be big plays there. It just didn't happen, That was their only strength. And, like I said, that first drive that we actually had the ball and just straight down the field, run, first down, run, first down, run, first down. It was just, I don't think you get away from that game plan, not against a team that's ranked, 30th or 31st against the run. Yeah, so I was disappointed. Haley was kind of a gambler again. It paid off in the San Francisco game.
Everybody be calling him a genius if things had happened correctly. And the thing is, I liked the onside kick. I liked a lot of the tricks. They didn't work out.
Yeah.
And when they do work out, great. Yeah. I mean, you don't win every time you gamble.
No.
And you gotta gamble to take that chance.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, I've never seen an onside kick go 8 yards and just like a golf ball hit the green and backspin mulligan. What is that? I've never seen it.
What are the odds?
And
there were 2 onside kicks to start the football games that day.
Yeah.
I mean, and you never see that. And twice in the same Sunday.
But Haley said it best. They had to steal some possessions. And they were trying to steal possession right there. They did steal possession with McGraw's interception and stuff. But they knew going in that game, they had to steal a couple possessions because Manning's so dangerous. But take your hats off to Mr. Romeo Cornell, my goodness, does this guy know how to game plan?
You don't come into the red zone with Cornell on defense. Don't do it.
And
don't do it.
I love the 2-3-6 look. How many times did you see that kind of look? You know,
it was
2 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and putting 6 back in coverage and saying, you know what, if you want to run, go ahead. And everybody was like, well, Indianapolis is not supposed to run. I'm like, they got 2 defensive linemen. They've only got 5 guys in the box. They're saying, Peyton Manning, you're not going to beat us today. It's going to be the running game. And then, of course, Peyton did later in the game, got a drive together.
But still, he looked a little bit like Rivers as far as how frustrated he was.
He was extremely frustrated. When a quarterback's sitting on the bench like this all day, like, what is going on? And he looked pedestrian.
And as far as Cornell, what you were saying on that, because he shut Manning down, and I mean the guy he should be a member of Mensa. Yeah. I mean he's a genius. Yeah, the guy is a genius.
Well, there's a reason he's got 5 Super Bowl rings. He can put a Super Bowl ring on
every single finger of his hand. And he'll be adding another one here before long.
Yeah, very shortly. He's got to start working for another 5 for the other hand.
Yeah.
But he, like I said, he held Peyton Manning to 0 touchdowns.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, folks.
And one INT and 243, something like that passing.
I expected to win this week, but even with our mistakes, I'm okay with the loss.
Yeah, it gives these kids a lot of confidence that, this team that we just went to their house was in the Super Bowl last year.
Yep.
There's not much better in the AFC. That's the top of the mountain right there, and it's been for quite a while. And we went in there and gave them absolutely everything they wanted and more. I guarantee you they were shaking in their panties, in the third and fourth quarter, before the
It was a good game. I was depressed afterwards, but it was a good game. And we don't have a whole lot of time. We need to get on to the Texans.
We got a big game right now. We win this game, I'll go on the record next week and say, well, if the Chargers somehow get upset by the Lambs, I'll go on record and say we're going to win the AFC West.
I'll go on the record now and say we're going to win the AFC West.
It's a huge game. I'm tried to make a phone call today to a player that used to play with us, but I never did hear back from him.
Touchdown! I'm sorry, dude. It better not be Al Davis again.
Yeah, it's probably Al Davis who's getting mad.
This idiot. Hello? Hey, were you talking about Bernard Pollard?
Oh, absolutely.
It's Bernard Pollard. Hey, man, how's it going down there for you in Houston? Cool, man. I'm really glad to hear that. Man, we don't have a whole lot of time. We're actually recording the show right now, so I'll give you a call back later. But one thing, man, I've always wanted to ask you since you've been gone from the Chiefs, man, what did it feel like to just take Brady's knee out?
Well, he was called the Bone Crusher.
Man, Bone Crusher, man.
He heard you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hold on one second.
What's up, Bone Crusher? But I actually gave you the nickname when you were here of Punishment. Remember Pain and Punishment, you and Paige? So how's it going? Oh, what? I just got a dead signal. I guess it must be like his pass coverage. He has no phone coverage down there in Texas. Maybe next time. Maybe he'll call back.
Well, hopefully so. But nice to hear from Mr. Pollard.
Absolutely.
There. Sorry for what we're about to do to you this Sunday, sir. Anyway, we're definitely in our last few seconds.
Yeah. Before we go, we got to say that we're going up against the 32nd ranked pass defense.
Yeah.
330 yards per game. Castle's going to have to shine this week. And we got some other deals that I'll break down. We're actually first with only giving up 3 sacks.
In the entire NFL.
We are third with only 18 penalties this year. So this is, and we're first in only 17 negative plays. So this team is so well coached and stuff. I have great confidence we're going to go down to Texas and destroy them this week.
We take the win.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's get on to the X Factor of the game and Rock Chalk Champion of the Week.
Chiefs! Alright, this is X Factor of the game. And I just told you that we're going up against pass defense that I guarantee you Franklin Roosevelt's great-great-grandma could score a couple touchdowns on. They can't cover anybody. So my X Factor this week is going to be none other than Dwayne Bowe, which Chiefs fans have already hit him pretty hard this week for dropping. He will redeem himself because I know Bo personally. I know how much pride he has. He's going to catch everything this week. And also Dexter McCluster, Chris Chambers, and my boy, the new Tony of Kansas City, Tony Moeaki, man. They're going to have a field day all day long, catching balls and running for touchdowns as we go into Texas and lasso those Texans, baby. The guys that stole our original name. Go Chiefs!
All right. This week's Rock Chalk Champion of the Week is none other than Matt Castle. And you're going to see it again. So all you naysayers, everybody that's still talking crap, deal with it. Matt Castle is the Rock Chalk Champion of the Week. You're going to see it against the Texans. Now, on a side note, the Rock Chalk Chump of the Week is none other than you're a backstabbing, media-frenzied hound. And you know what? Rock Chalk Chump. Go Chiefs. All right, one more episode done. Looking forward to the Texans game, but we're going 4-1.
Absolutely.
As of Sunday, which Troy, and you know who you are. You're watching the videos. Thank you for your suggestions, and that's why we had the phone call from Mr. Pollard today. So you guys send us your suggestions. All right, 4-1.
4-1.
Go Chiefs!
Woo!